Cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back, baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war. Come and get it, then I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Rushed to his left. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
So try again. It's second and 10. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Atlanta.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
We're just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Count, Mustang, Hawk, 7,
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now Jackson on the move. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. John Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening has the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Second and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down. Here's Keaton Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Jackson now on second down. This one complete to Bateman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. James Pierce getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. That one is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing is Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
So after one, it's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to go play action with Penix. Push down to his left. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
On third down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down.
From the gun, here is Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. And is past the 40-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A Pick up there of 13. First down, Baltimore.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second and 11.
Design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They come up for third down. From the gun, Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. That his second TD catch of the season. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens are back within 4. It is 14-10. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And he is out of bounds. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Penix. Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. the shotgun. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And you're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, second down and goal. Play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
60 Eagles!
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll run here with Hill. Finding room at the 35. From up and down, just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On play action, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Let's go now.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Come 19. Come 19.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Moving to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. Take off.
On second down, here's Penix. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 17. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On third and goal, it's Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. second down.
With the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Going to go right back to Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Ruth O'Wallero is there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short, Jackson. Moving to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Pistol gives to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On third down, Jackson. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
I love this call. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Inches. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's fourth down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Play action now. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Right. So in this situation, the defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On the move left. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And he will go all the way. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Ravens 17. Young Wei Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's the give to Henry, running right. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup for half dozen.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now Jackson on the move. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The play fake. Jackson moving left. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this will be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route. But the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be. And that's a missed opportunity.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here is Penix. High-hat defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. That's number 40 on the season for him.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
At the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
19, target, 19, target.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
On second down, Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 6.
Ready. 79, Brock, Cougar, 19.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.